So we are talking about different 5 processes, because the whole business, project management is an integration of processes. So project manager is like the guy who take a stick and run an orchestra, where there is a process running. Somebody is playing violin, somebody is playing piano, somebody is playing tabla or some rhythmic this one, somebody is singing, and this guy decide who to play when and what. Okay, so project manager is actually managing a multiple processes at appropriate timelines and appropriate preparation and what they should perform during that particular time. That's something which is a role of project management. So what are these processes? These are like your AD design, which I'm sure that you must have learned. So first is initiating the process. Then we have initiating means getting approval, getting fund approval, getting convince the stakeholder, convince the team, arrange the resources, plan, do that. So arrange the resources in a sense, at least know that where the resources are, and are they okay, everything is within the constraint. So can we really handle this? Then we go to the next part, which is known as a planning process. Then they do the planning for time, for resources, for cost, for people. Then they start optimizing whether parallel threading should be done or parallel processing should be done or sequential processing need to be done, all that, locations, everything. Then we talk about something which is like executing. So once the planning is done till the last mile, or what we call the WBS, that work breakdown structure, WBS, आखिरी बोलता है. So public बोलता है सर तुमको ताजमहल बनाने का क्या बनाएगा मेरे को नहीं मालूम. Tell me मुझे सुबह के उठ के क्या करना है, कल सुबह आके मुझे क्या करना है. So do I have a planning ready for that? Tomorrow your task is that you have to put a 200 bricks in this particular line and complete this wall by tomorrow evening. And your resources are available here. You should reach tomorrow morning 9 o'clock. Until evening, I will come and ensure that, I'll verify that you have built the wall with 200 bricks. That is an executive process. So this happens at every process, whether it is metro or whether it is construction or whether it is content development. The next part is monitoring. Law बना के problem खत्म नहीं होते. हमारे पास constitution है. Problem क्या है? We will have to continuously monitor whether people are following as per the constitution. If not, then we have to take a controlling action. We have to do the refinement if required in the constitution itself. But most of the times we have to really continuously monitor. So one of the major challenge, like in the country today, whose name has been now and often coming in for people's grievances and addressing people's issue, is PMO. That is Project Prime Minister's Office, what they call it, which is actually a project management office, which takes requirements from the entire country, all the problems, people's sentiments, people's expectations, and then they put it into different projects, then they put it into priority and then go to Prime Ministers and say that, sir, we need approval for this on high priority. And that's something what we call. That is why people say PMO office is really responsible for doing this. Yes, it is. Because they take the nerve of the society. And then finally is, closing the project, which is equally important. A lot of time people do a lot of work, but they don't close the project. And then the cost starts escalating, the quality starts deteriorating. So we have to close it saying that my job is completed. These were the objectives. Please verify these objectives are completed. These were the budgets which are given to me. This is what my expenditure. We'll sit across and close it. Whether it is more profitable or some loss has occurred, something has happened, we'll discuss that. But let's close it now. Let's not keep it open. And that's something which we call a close, So this is very logically self-explanatory. There is nothing much but important. Now you know exactly what is project management, what is program, okay, what is portfolio. Then you also require 5 phases of it. You know the constraint, you know the characteristics.